Yes. Sorry. I know. So nobody can take that yet. Actually, I don't even want to take it because Jack can't take it. It's close.
Thank you. What do you think?
I go ahead. I didn't know if I should save myself a scene because I have to go my wife. Does this bother you? Like that, it's like easy there. I mean, he was like, hey, he doesn't have a problem with it on the iPhone. On his iPhone. I can stop it and reissue it and go again. What? And just end the live stream. Yeah. Yeah, people will log in there. No, I think they'll do that. That's why I want to lock the screen.
Or just the
Happy birthday. Last week or something. I don't know, I just saw a post about Oh.
I don't need another birthday. I don't need a circle.
I mean, it's better than the alternative.
welcome to the annual 612 Vocal Music Winter Concert. My name is Tim Baird. I'm the 612 Vocal Music Director here at Denver, and we're just super thrilled to have you here tonight to celebrate all the hard work these students have done this semester across our whole program from 6th grade all the way up to our seniors. Before you see our 6th grade music class, and part of tonight's performance, in addition to the 2 tunes that are going to perform for you, is we're going to do a tiny bit of a little bit of an informant, meaning that we're going to kind of demonstrate and explain to you some of the things that are going on in our classroom. For those of you that don't know, 6th grade music is part of the requirements in the state of Iowa. And so it's not like it's up there kind of with like math and science and history, like in just students in all schools throughout Iowa and 6th grade are required to be part of music of some sort. And so we keep this as sort of a hybrid general music class, what they did in elementary school, but we also transition them into some more music literacy and then getting into sort of a free choir. So this class is sort of designed to help some of our kids who are thinking about choir for next year and higher up into middle school to get them ready for those skills so they can really contribute to that through next year. And so again, I'm well aware that not every single person can do choir in the future, and that's totally okay. But again, part of it is that state requirement, and we just kind of knock it out. And I appreciate that for the most part, these kids, whether they want to choir or not, come in every day and do what they're supposed to for the most part, and we get a lot done, and we have a lot of fun. We structure this that we see each other once a week in larger groups, and so it's kind of funny that in the time that, by December, you would think, oh, we've had them for an entire semester. Really, the amount of contact time we have maybe equivalent to about 3 weeks of time. So I'm just really impressed with what these students have been able to accomplish in the last 3 weeks, not just in preparation for what you're going to hear tonight, but also in all the other things that we cover. So we're going to demonstrate a couple things for you. The first piece is this idea of getting into our different types of voices. And so we all have this, whether you're a singer or not. We have what's called our head voice and our chest voice. And the kids make a lot of fun of me, and it's great because I use it. I model it, calling it our Mickey Mouse voice. It sounds like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it's that really high upper register that kind of gets you into that singing voice. And then the other one is our chest voice, or I call it the quarterback voice: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that gets them using those different types of voices. So friends, can we demonstrate for our parents a little bit how that sounds? Let's do some sirens. Woo, woo, woo! Woo, woo, woo! And our chest head voice. I love it. And again, it's amazing at 8 a.m. in the morning how much energy they have. Because like I get off of my first cup of coffee and I'm like, woo. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I don't drink coffee. For those who know, I don't drink coffee. I get off my first drink of Pepsi. Let me tell you, I'm drinking Pepsi at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. And they come in every 2 days and I'm like, ooh, energy. It's a lot of fun. And so I'm always impressed by how much energy they have at 8 in the morning. So once we get used to using those different voices, we start to kind of transition into using our singing voice. And for most people out there, we're very used to using our speaking voice. No problem. We've been talking since most people probably age 2 or up. And so the idea, though, is that we have that speaking voice versus the singing voice. And you hear people, they're like, oh, I'm going to sing a song. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. And it's a little bit more of that chanting or that spoken voice. And so the challenge for some of our young friends is how can we figure out using that singing voice. So we start off with some kind of goofy little exercises using just neutral syllables. So we're going to demonstrate one for you tonight. Ready and go! Nice job, friends. Syllable that outside of the singing world we would never really do that, but it's a really easy, fun, sort of safe way to get those voices going into the singing voice rather than the spoken voice. And that's a great stepping stone as we get into some of the literature where they're actually singing real music. And if you find some of those voices that maybe have a little bit of a harder time transitioning into that singing voice, this is an easy stepping stone for them to get into that. It also enforces some skills. We talk about different parts of the body and how that works to enforce healthy singing. So 2 of the big things is the idea of breathing from our diaphragm as well as raising our soft palate. So 2 terms that you can ask your 6th graders about what that means. But that really promotes some really healthy singing. And that exercise helps with both of those skill sets. As we get further into our curriculum, another big piece of what we do is talk about music literacy. And what does that mean? It means reading music and being able to look at different things and notes and rhythms and understand that. And a lot of our friends, just to show of hands, who are my band friends? Who's involved in the band? Great. So it's awesome. I get to just kind of cherry pick all the work that Mr. Cooper does in 5th grade and all the work that Mrs. Downs has done from elementary and be like, oh, you already know music, come with me. And so we have a lot of awesome music readers already. but part of that 6th grade music requirement is kind of getting them all ready for that. And so, unlike in the band world where you have, a trombone slide or keys on your clarinet or your flute that you can press or valve on your trumpets, as long as you kind of press those notes, remove that slide, and blow your instruments, you're probably going to get that pitch. With singing, we don't have that. We don't have anything on our throat that we can press for notes. And so we have to use what's called solfege. And for those of you who've seen the old musical, The Sound of Music, she sings the, I'm dropping her name, Julie Andrews plays the nanny, and she sings the doe, a deer, a female deer, kind of a goofy song to get them into that realm of music. But we use that same solfege scale as a way to help kids learn those ear training skills. So, friends, let's go ahead and demonstrate our solfege scale for our parents. Go. 1, 2, ready, go. So again, it's kind of silly. We're singing on these weird neutral syllables that don't really mean anything outside of the singing world. But again, it's a really great way to get some of those young voices into the singing world and into the music literacy skills that we use require. And then finally, as we close out our portion of the informants, we get into reading music. So I kind of alluded to this earlier with the music literacy piece. Part of it is also being able to look at a sheet of paper, looking at different notes and rhythms and patterns and understanding what that is saying for us. Again, as singers, one of the easy sides for us is that when in doubt, we can look at words, right? That's one of the beauties of being a singer, is that unlike any other instrument out there, we are the only ones that use words. And so even if you have a hard time understanding like what a quarter note is, what a half note is, how to read these rhythms, if you're struggling with that, sort of the shortcut for you is use those words to get more comfortable with the notes and rhythms. And so we will transition into the next portion of our performance, having them actually sing a song. And this starts to reinforce that music reading skills. So this next piece, Winter Fantasy, is going to be conducted by my student teacher. For those of us that were joined, or for those of you that were able to join for the fall concert, this is Mr. Daniel Davis. He's a student teacher from Wartburg, and at some point we'll give him a little more chance to talk. But right now he's going to conduct the Winter Fantasy.